I usually come in by subway first thing in the morning. The subway is great because you can get to the centre of town really quickly. There's also a great bus network that's really handy too. Both are really frequent and there's all sorts of multi-journey and zone card benefits to keep costs down. It's a short walk down Ashton Lane from Hillhead Subway, or there's always Kelvin Bridge if you've got lectures at the other end of campus. It makes a better start to the day with a bit of exercise to get you focused for the lectures and labs ahead. It makes you more likely to go if you meet up with a friend rather than drop in on your own. Gym membership is pretty cheap for the year, much cheaper than public gyms, and a bit more student friendly. The facilities are really generous, and if you haven't been to a gym before, it's not as daunting as you might think. There are a variety of induction sessions run by the friendly staff.
I usually leave my flat early to have some breakfast with friends. This helps me wake up before lectures start. It is a 5-minute walk past the library and Fraser building to get to the boy door where most of my lectures are. Living in the West End means that I am close to everything I need and get a longer lie in my bed in the morning.
There are two unions here, the Queen Margaret Union and the Glasgow University Union. You become a member at the start and rejoin at the beginning of each year. It's free and gives you some good discounts on entry to nights out. They're good places to meet up for a chat, and there are plenty of options for getting breakfast or lunch upstairs. We're in the Queen Margaret Union, which is just next to the Maths, Boyd Orr and Modern Languages buildings in University Gardens. There are loads of cash machines on campus, but it's easy to abuse my overdraft, so I try to budget how much I use them. If you need them, there are a ton of banks on Byers Road.
Most days you will have a mix of lectures, labs and tutorials. These can take place anywhere around the campus, but usually close to your department's building. Tutorial sizes depend on subjects and years, but they are much more relaxed and laid back compared to a lecture. Most of the time you'll have some work set for them, and this is your opportunity to clarify anything you may get stuck on, including lecture notes. So don't be afraid to put your hand up and ask for any help that you may need.
I sometimes find that it's a bit less busy in the lab before lunch, and I use this time to get some of the preparation done before my timetabled lab session in the afternoon. There are loads of places to go for lunch in and around campus. Be sure to take advantage of any student deals they have running. Every student is automatically a member of the University Library, which is right across the road from the gate to the main building. Opening times are from early till late, so you can study whenever you want to. It has everything, from books to past papers, right up to a whole catalogue of journals so you can read into what you're studying with more depth. The different sections are signed really well, so it's easy enough to find your way around. If you can't find what you're looking for right away, there's a computer index, and the knowledgeable library staff are always willing to help. The whole library is covered by the Flex Access wireless network, which means that you can get access to the internet wherever you are in the building. If you have any difficulties, the IT services have a helpful website and can be located in the James Watt building for issues that you can't sort by email. You can find a library item by using any library computer, which will direct you to where it should be. You don't have to go far to take a break from studying, and there are refreshments and eating areas on several of the floors. They are a good place to catch up with friends or just get your head out of the books for a bit. It's dead easy to check out a book, either using the self-service checkout or the librarian's desks. Fines are put in place for late returns though, so keep organised about deadlines.
If you're a student that lives in halls or private accommodation like myself, then there are plenty of supermarkets in the West End and on the way into town, so there's lots of choice. All of them provide you with the essentials you need. It is always a good idea to make a list of what you're spending to make sure you don't go over budget.
There are lots of vibrant shops on Byers Road that have something to suit everyone's taste, from CDs and clothes shops to essentials like opticians and pharmacies.
The new Fraser building is just beside the library. It's got a cafe, a bookshop and lots of student services such as the registry, the careers service and the international student office.
You've got to get the balance right between socialising and studying, so when we're done for the day we like to meet up with friends in the union for a drink and a few games of pool.
There is a wide range of both soft and alcoholic beverages at the various bars in the unions, and there are always good deals on, with some nights cheaper than others. Keep an eye out for the posters advertising them. Pool is easy enough to get started on. You put down your matric card in exchange for the cue ball and the chalk. If it's busy, add your name to the list at the bar and it will be called out when it's your turn. From then on, the table is yours at 50p a game for as long as you want. Keep an eye out for pool competitions run by the union. Posters go up every now and then.
For a small fee you can add your own choice of music to the queue of songs in the jukebox. They have all the chart hits since the 60s, so you have a wide range to choose from.
If the unions aren't your thing, then there are loads of pubs and clubs in town, as well as a whole host of cinemas, music venues and other local culture. All in all, the unions are a great place to relax, have fun and get to know people who you may be friends with for the rest of your life.